Thanks for your build up to camp this week, Smithy. I'm feeling fully prepared now and ready to go for tomorrow night. But I can't help thinking there's one thing missing that I haven't got off the kit list. I need some cake. So for our campfire cupcakes, we're going to need some flour, butter, sugar, eggs, baking powder and cocoa powder. If you don't want to make chocolate ones, substitute the cocoa powder out for some more flour and add some vanilla essence instead. So first of all, we're going to add our cocoa powder, flour and baking powder all into the sieve, and then sieve this through into the bowl underneath. Next, we're going to add the sugar into the bowl along with the butter, and our 3 eggs will also go into the bowl all at the same time. Then we're going to whisk everything together. Careful not to put it on too high of a setting straight away so that the flour doesn't go everywhere. So we're going to mix until it's all well combined and we've got a smooth and soft batter. Then, in your 12-hole muffin tray that you've lined with 12 muffin cases, fill each one with the mixture, evenly dividing it out between the 12 cases as best as what you can. Then you want to bake them in the oven for around 15 to 20 minutes. While they cook, we can make the buttercream to go onto the top. So we're going to need icing sugar, milk, butter and some food colouring. So similarly with the cake, the first thing we're going to do is use our sieve again. It's time to sieve all the icing sugar through so that we get that nice and fine without any lumps inside of it. Then add the butter into the bowl and then also add our tablespoon worth of milk. You can whisk this in the same way like we did with the batter. Icing sugar has a tendency to go everywhere, so I'd recommend using a fork at least at the start to get it going. Make sure you remember to add in your food colouring. We want a bright orange colour, and if you don't get it quite right, you can also add in a couple of other colours till you get the orange that would resemble the flame for our campfire. Once the cupcakes are baked, leave them to cool. And then for me, I've got a piping bag and a piping nozzle set up, so I'm going to fill the bag with the buttercream. If you haven't got a piping bag, you can just simply spoon the mixture on top instead. Using a teaspoon will do the same job. If you've got a piping bag, evenly try to pipe a squirt of buttercream on top of each case. If you use a star nozzle, it will look like and resemble, hopefully, the flames of a campfire. Then, I've used matchmakers, but you could use things like chocolate fingers as well instead. Place some of these up around the outside of your buttercream, and these will then resemble our logs and our sticks of wood that we put onto our fire. Your last job that you need to do will then be to add 3 mini marshmallows onto a cocktail stick and lean these up against the side. And so there you have it, your perfect campfire cupcake for our group camp at home weekend. We'll see you tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock for our opening ceremony and throughout the weekend. See you tomorrow.